and looking at the first page says, "Oh, better late than never." American drinking coffee and donuts in New York looked at this and said, "Well, well, well." And what the Polish man said? Nothing. Believe me or not, it wasn't on the first page. It was on the fourth page. Very tiny print. Why? I don't know. 33 years ago. But many doctrines were explained by star members. There was the water from the deep well, but harmonious. They were like a break. I saw Brother Edward's home, and there's this brick home. Brick is staggered. Brick on the brick with cement. One truth supports another truth. He maketh me to lie down in a green pasture. Rather than sheep lies when four requirements are met. First is free. Comes from Brother John Evans. He mentioned we had Bible discussion with different groups of the truth. But we came to the unity. And guess what? Thanks to whom? I said, to God. He said, no, to Stalin. He put everybody in a laborers' camp, and we got hard experiences. We didn't argue. Bitter herbs. When experiences are coming, we understand better. I have a question. You don't need to answer, dear sisters. If you are mothers and you have children, did you understand your mother better before or after having children on your own? And the same with our brothers. Do you understand your father when you got children? I definitely understood him better when I got mine. Third responsibility of shepherd is to heal the injured. Roads in Israel are not like the highways in Chicago. Pastures look even worse. There are many surfaces, uneven surfaces, many hills, mountains, brushes, snakes, all hidden stuff. So the shepherd needs to have his own first aid kit. Wine to clean and oil to rub the wounds. Heal, hurt, harm. They got something in common. Start on a letter H, got 4 letters, but very different meaning. Some of the shepherds act in the classes like they own the class. But Jesus said to Peter, didn't say to Peter, feed your sheep. He said, feed my sheep. The elders are the servant. Being in Poland, I heard from Brother Edward very good definition of servant. Przynieś, podaj, pozamiataj. It's 3 Polish P. English will be 3 S. Support, serve, sweep. Elders do not have right over the sheep. Sheep are created equal, not like we read in Animal Farms books that some animals are created. Animals generally are created equal, but some of them more than equal. The fourth responsibility is to find lost and bring back went astray. In 1 Peter we read, "For ye are as the sheep going astray, but now we are returned unto the shepherd of and bishop of our souls." We can also refer to parable of the lost sheep and prodigal son who was found. Second part, I would like to take how to become and stay a true sheep. In reprint 56-53, we read, "How could we know whether or not we might apply the gracious sentiment of this psalm to ourselves? It would be right for a worldly person to apply this psalm to himself. He would be deceiving himself, for he is not one of Jehovah's sheep. Nothing is more clear than this. Jesus declared that the only one way of entering the sheepfold is the door, and he declared himself to be the door." Dear brethren, the Lord is our shepherd if we have three things. We have to have sheep-like disposition, we have to follow him, and we have to listen to him. When we state that the Lord is my shepherd, we need to ask ourselves a few questions. First is, do I really belong to him? Second, do I really recognize his right to me? Third, do I respond to his authority and acknowledge his ownership? Do I find freedom and complete fulfillment in this arrangement? And the other two questions, fifth, do I sense a purpose and deep contentment because I am under his direction? And last question, do I know rest and repose besides a defined sense of exciting adventure in belonging to him? Exciting adventure with God. Do we know who did it? Of course we know. Abraham did it. Noah did it. When we started our consecrated life, we did it. We signed a blank piece of paper, like many brothers used through the discourses. Summary. The Lord is my shepherd, but is invisible. I have to deal with imperfect human being, how to trust, how to learn from them. In Micah 5:5, we read, God will raise 7 shepherds and 8 principal men. We have their writing which we can study. In Galatians 6:17, we read, "From henceforth let no man trouble me, for I bear in my body the marks on Jesus Christ." False shepherd would like to take control over us. You have heard, dear brethren, about the wolves in a sheep's skin, but there is no mention in the Bible. You can find shepherds, cowboys dressed as shepherds, but they have cowboys' boots. What this means? The way of dealing with the sheep. They try to mark, to put the brand. God, one more sheep in my flock. I got more. I got one more. This is obsession by possession. And this is visible son of the false shepherd. In reprint 5490, I would like to quote Brother Russell thoughts. Let us be good sheep. Let us not stray from the fold, to the right hand or to the left, nor be attracted away from the green pasture and pure waters to browsing on the thistle and poisonous weed of some by part, or to drink of the muddy, polluted waters of human speculation and the lucid theories of man. The true sheep will listen intently to the faintest sound of the shepherd's voice and will respond quickly to his call. It will watch for his guidance. Let us manifest all these most desirable traits of character and ever keep close to our heavenly shepherd and guide, dwelling under his loving care and watchful eyes. Those who thus abide in Christ are saved. Trusting him, they cannot stray. They can never lose their way. And may the Lord add his blessing to these few words of